So, can you retire and live off of dividends? Yes, it is possible to retire off of dividends. While you may not be able to live an extravagant lifestyle solely on dividends, it is certainly possible to cover the basics such as housing, food, and utilities. So let's look at 6 ways to retire off of dividends. Number 6, start investing now. Many people dream of retiring early, but few take the necessary steps to make it happen. One of the best ways to secure a comfortable retirement is to start investing now. By investing in dividend-paying stocks, you can generate income that can help cover your living expenses in retirement. And the sooner you start investing, the more time you'll have for compound interest to work in your favor. Compound interest is interest that is calculated not only on the original amount of money invested, but also on the accumulated interest from previous periods. This means that the longer an investment is held, the greater the return will be. While the power of compounding may not seem like much at first, over time it can have a profound impact on the growth of an investment. According to Albert Einstein, compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. He who understands it earns it. He who doesn't pays it. The message is clear. If you want to build wealth, you need to start investing early and let compound interest work its magic. Although there are many factors to consider when planning for retirement, there's one basic truth that remains constant. The sooner you start saving, the better off you'll be. So if you're not already investing for your future, now is the time to start taking advantage of the power of compounding. If you're waiting until you're closer to retirement age to start investing, you'll need to save more money each month to compensate for the lost time. So don't delay. Start planning for your future today, and you'll be well on your way to a comfortable retirement. Number 5, live below your means and invest that extra money in dividend-paying stocks. Over time, dividends can provide a nice stream of income that can help cover your living expenses in retirement. In order to make this strategy work, though, you need to make sure you're investing as much money as possible. One way to do this is to start lowering your expenses and living below your means. By doing this, you'll free up some extra money each month that you can use to invest in dividend-paying stocks or mutual funds. Over time, these investments will start to generate a solid return that can help support you throughout retirement. One simple way to start living below your means is to take a close look at your spending habits. Track where you are spending your money for a month and then categorize your expenses. This will help you to see where you could cut back, such as eating out less or buying fewer clothes. You may also be surprised to see how much you are spending on unnecessary items. Do you really need that daily latte? Are there subscriptions or memberships that you no longer use? Once you have a better understanding of your spending patterns, you can start to make changes that will allow you to lower your expenses and live within your means. Another way to start living below your means is to create a budget and stick to it. Determine how much money you need for essential expenses, such as housing and food, and then allocate the rest of your money towards investing in dividend-paying stocks. By taking control of your finances, you can make choices that will help you to live below your means and achieve financial security. Number 4, find ways to make extra money to invest. In order to invest as much money as possible in dividend-paying stocks, you may need to start a side hustle to make extra money. While it may seem like an extra hassle, there are several reasons why having a side hustle can be beneficial when it comes to investing. First of all, it can help you build up a nest egg of cash that you can use to invest without dipping into your regular savings. Additionally, it can give you the opportunity to invest larger sums of money at once, which can lead to greater earning potential down the road. And there are plenty of side hustle ideas to choose from, regardless of your skill set or interests. For example, you could start a dog walking business, offer freelance writing services, or rent out extra space in your home on Airbnb. Or if you're particularly handy, you could start a business doing odd jobs or home repairs. The possibilities are endless. The key is to choose an idea that fits well with your schedule and lifestyle. That way you can make some extra money without too much stress or effort. Number 3, reinvest your dividends. For most people, the goal of investing is to generate a return on their investment. One way to do this is to reinvest your dividends. When you reinvest your dividends, you are essentially using your dividends to purchase more shares of stock. This has a twofold effect. First, it increases your ownership stake in the company. This can be beneficial if the company does well in the future, as you will own a larger share of the company's profits. Second, it allows you to compound your returns. As your ownership stake grows, so too does the amount of dividends that you earn. Over time, this can lead to exponential growth in your investment portfolio. For these reasons, reinvesting your dividends is an important part of building wealth through investing. Number 2, have a diversified portfolio. A diversified dividend portfolio helps to mitigate some of the risks associated with investing in dividend stocks, such as sector-specific risk and company-specific risk. For example, if you only invest in dividend stocks in the oil and gas sector, you are exposed to sector-specific risk. If the price of oil declines, your dividend stocks are likely to decline as well. However, if you also own dividend stocks in other sectors such as healthcare or technology, then you are less likely to experience a significant loss if the oil and gas sector weakens. Similarly, company-specific risk refers to the risk that a particular company will underperform the market. By investing in a diversified group of dividend stocks, you can avoid being overexposed to any one company. Diversification is one of the key principles of successful investing and is especially important for dividend investors. By diversifying your portfolio, you can help to protect yourself from losses and maximize your chances of achieving long-term success. Before I move on to number 1, make sure you subscribe and click the bell. That way you'll be the first to see my next money-making video. Number 1, create multiple streams of passive income for retirement. While there's no doubt that dividends can provide a helpful income stream in retirement, relying on them alone can be risky and difficult to achieve. Dividends can fluctuate from year to year, and there's always the possibility that a company will reduce or eliminate its dividend payments entirely. That's why it's important to have multiple streams of passive income in retirement. This way, if your dividend income decreases, you'll still have other sources of money coming in. Also, if you have multiple streams of passive income, then you won't need as much money from your dividends to live off of in retirement. Not to mention, if you are able to create multiple streams of passive income before you retire, then you can use all of this extra money to put toward your dividend investing, which will help you grow your portfolio even faster. There are a number of ways to create multiple streams of passive income. One option is to invest in real estate. By purchasing rental properties, you can generate income from tenants without having to actively manage the property. You can also generate passive income through an online business. For example, you could create an online course or launch a membership site. These types of businesses can provide passive income through advertising, subscriptions, or other means. By diversifying your sources of income, you can create a stable financial foundation that will continue to provide for you even if one stream dries up. Click the video on the screen to see another money-making video.